Yo, what is going on, everyone? We are back with another video, and this time we're going to be talking about Elysian Realm. So, as many of you guys know, Elysian Realm has been something that miHoYo has been doing for quite a few versions now for Honkai Impact. And I gotta say, like, miHoYo was on a good track before this new update where you could walk around in the actual Elysian Realm. But before this, I felt like miHoYo was taking the right path towards making Elysian Realm actually beatable. Like, it wasn't too hard, it wasn't too easy, it was like just at the right difficulty. Almost. It was still way too hard, especially for like new players who are trying to get into Elysian Realm. It's way too hard, it's like impossible for them to get the rewards. And to get the rewards, like, I feel like it was way harder before this new version update. So it's kind of give or take with this new version, but I gotta say, like, so far, like in my other video for the review for Elysian, I did say that getting the rewards is a little bit easier, and I feel like the rewards, it's not that hard to get anymore, but it's still hard. But here's the thing, back then we didn't have deep sequence, like we didn't have this difficulty multiplier. This is brand new, and I don't know, it gives like a predetermined difficulty for the enemies, but it does give you a chance to choose your own, I guess, buffs you can say. But the one thing I'm not a big fan of is that I want to say update, there's like a certain buff that they do. Like, for example, right now it's the Signal Deliverance and Bodhi, which boosts its level by 2. I'm like, dude, like, what if we use characters that don't use those? I know miHoYo's trying to get like people to do some variety in terms of these Elysian Realm runs, but I gotta say, that's horrible idea on miHoYo's part. Like, I feel like Elysian Realm should be something that people can use their favorite Valkyries to like complete at the hardest difficulty. It shouldn't just be like 1/4 of the Valkyrie cast so far that can beat what is called 2.5 difficulty. No, 2.75 is the finality. Yeah, it should not be 1/4 of the Valkyries capable of doing that. It should be every single Valkyrie has a chance of actually completing these things at minimum 2.25 or times 2.50. Because right now, like I said, like, it's not too big of a pool in terms of characters that can actually complete this challenge. So that's why miHoYo's kind of lacking. I hope like in future updates they take like the criticism from the community, because so far there's been a lot of complaints about this new version. They're like, they have the same opinion as me. Like, the rewards are kind of easier to get because the enemies are not too hard to get to the 2.25. It's still doable, but it is hard. Like, you had to get lucky. It's like you pretty much have to pray to RNGesus pretty much, or else you're not going to pass it. And then I did hear some rumors that the next version, which is the version that Eponia and Eden are going to be released, they're going to increase Elysian Realm's difficulty by giving opponents more HP, I believe. And I think it's 10%. And I'm like, dude, the enemies are already hard enough to beat. Why would you want to give them more HP? I hope the community actually complains like to miHoYo with these surveys, or like in the actual Reddit or in the Discord. Like, we gotta tell them that it's way too hard. Like, these guys are horrible at balancing the game. Like I said, before this update, they were heading in the right direction. It was almost perfect difficulty for Elysian Realm. Then they brought this new update and messed everything up. Like I said, now the enemies are predetermined in terms of what buffs and what yeah, pretty much the buffs for each difficulty. Back then we were able to choose what buffs the enemies got, and that would determine the difficulty. But now it's pre-made. I feel like miHoYo is not being too fair when it comes to which buffs the enemies are getting. Like, right now, Elysian Realm is at the point where I'm all like, I'm not even gonna bother trying to do these weekly runs for the rewards. Like, it's not worth my time, to be honest, because most of the time I'm not even gonna be able to complete the final boss unless I use Elysia. And I'm gonna say, I'm kind of tired of using Elysia every single run. I want some variety in this Elysian Realm runs. I don't just want to run one character. And even then, my max build Elysium, triple S rank, max weapon, max stigmas, it's still cutting it close. That's the thing. And Elysian Realm should not be like that. Keep in mind, I'm only doing difficulty 2.25, and I could barely clear it with the maxed out Elysia. That's how you know something's going on right here. And they want to give them more HP. Yeah, good luck, miHoYo. I really hope people complain about this. I know I'm not happy. I took a break from Elysian Realm completely. So yeah, guys, as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, feel free to give me a thumbs up. And if you agree or disagree or want to give your own opinion, feel free to leave it in the comments below. I do read every single one, guys, so feel free to leave that comment. I'll try to respond as fast as I can. But yeah, as always, I'll catch you guys next video. Have a good one, guys.